Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is our mid-season recap. Kind of the first half of the season, kind of go through each league. First of all, I want to say shout out to Team 23 for the representing Phoenix and putting Phoenix on the map. I don't know if you guys got to watch, but they got to the championship game. 3 points away from $1 million, and it hurts. So, but I mean, it was fun watching them.
Yeah, we had Zach Andrews and Gabe on playing for them, so that was cool to see.
Yeah. Speaking of Zach, actually, we were able to catch up with Zach to hear his thoughts on the disappointing, heartbreaking loss. So here's Zach. Team 23, Star Center, Zach Andrews, who just got back from New York. Devastating loss, man. You were 3 points away from $1 million. Was that probably the most devastating loss of your career so far?
Yes, definitely. Because I laid everything out there on the line, and I really wanted it bad. I don't feel that anybody could have wanted it more than I did. So, but I laid it on the line.
You guys represented Phoenix well. I mean, I'm proud of you guys. I think you guys did a great job putting Phoenix on the map. So, tell us about the experience. Was it like probably one of the best tournaments you've ever been a part of?
Definitely. They had great teams out there from all over the U.S. and everybody competed. And we were we competed as much as we could, and we gave everything, man. And we got great results. So, next year we're gonna come back and we definitely gonna win it.
You were the #1 play on SportsCenter Saturday night. I mean, how does that feel? Did your Facebook just blow up? Like, you became a star overnight?
I mean, honestly, like, it was great. It was great to add the collection. That was actually my third #1 on SportsCenter.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely good.
How does playing in this tournament? Do you think it's going to help you as far as next season? Are you getting more calls? Has it opened up some doors for you?
Oh, definitely. Especially. Playing here, it keeps I'm sorry, I'm all nervous, but it keeps the cardio up and whatnot, and allows me to work on things I need to work on as far as my 15-footer, and once I knock those down a lot more, I can widen my range. So this is definitely a great learning experience to play here at the Tempe Lifetime.
Will Team 23 be back for next year's $1 million tournament?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, you heard it from me. I'm in. I'm ready. So I'm not laying down that easy. So we definitely will be back.
Yep. You guys going all the way next year?
All the way.
All right. Well, there you have it.
He was mad. Huh?
Yeah, he was sad.
Well, the thing is, working that hard and playing that many games, winning.
Yeah.
And then get to the last one and fall short. I would rather lose the first game and be like, okay, I know what we're looking at. I mean,
I don't know about that.
Well, that's hard.
It's tough anyway when you find yourself as a competitor and you want to win. It's tough either way because you lose early.
Whenever you lose,
yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, but I'm sure that was an experience of a lifetime. I mean, that's probably one you're never gonna forget.
That's why I don't gamble, because I would have been a lot mad. I wouldn't have been sad. I'll tell you that. I would have been pissed.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell he was during their interview. He's still hurt. He's still not over it. So I think it's gonna take a while to actually.
Man, you know what? That sucks. Hey, Carmelo, he gets to play and lose and still get paid.
Yeah, right.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, we'll get started with the recap. We'll start first with Tempe, Javon's club. So, give us your biggest surprise team so far in the first half of the season.
Pipping it easy, man.
Yeah.
I've been calling them all season. I'm like, in this league, you get 5 guys that play together. It is hard.
I don't
to
think
win.
anybody called it. I mean, I don't think anybody saw
after the first game, watching them,
play.
I'm like, okay, this team's not a joke, because there's 5 guys, and they don't play 5-on-5 on offense. They play 5-on-5 on defense too. I mean, they're playing hard deep.
Yeah, transition offense.
And I think on defensively, that's what this league lacks, is on defense playing 5 man-on-man or zone defense. Rotations, they know their rotations. bigs, whatever. If they're playing 2-3 or man, they know the rotations. That's why they get steals, they get out, they get leads. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, I'm impressed by them because night in, night out, they come in, they actually play intense. I mean, they know the big games are coming up, and they actually play hard every game. Like last week, they were playing Brad Carroll's team. They knew it was, Corona old versus Corona new, and they came out guns a-blazing. They just play hard. This last game, they play against Game Over. You see them; they had the energy. They came out, they weren't flat at all. They wanted to win.
Well, tonight was a statement win for sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Zach
saying.
Andrews was in the house.
Exactly.
I mean, they didn't just.
They don't.
That was
back
Game
down.
Over's. I mean, that was their 18.
They're young, but they don't back down. They come to play, and that's what impresses me the most about these guys. They come to play hard.
They're just.
They should have lost the staff brothers.
That's what happens when you got 5 guys that play together.
Exactly. And they,
Yeah,
like you said, their
it's
defense is
hard
good
to
because
do.
Jared's long, Kyrie's long, Connor's long.
Yeah,
They're
well,
just a long
and
team.
Connor had a big game. See, Connor's like the offset because most teams have one good big. And with Connor in there, he's offsetting the big and scoring and playing D. And he's really, he's kind of a handful to deal with.
What do you think of them?
Like they said, well, they've been together since Corona for the most part. With this has been Kyrie being a part of Mountain Point.
But still,
They have a championship calendar. That pedigree that they have shown in high school is showing up here. I mean, they come, they're poised, they don't get rattled very easily. They have a cool, calm demeanor the whole game.
The whole game, yeah.
And they feel and they impose their will. If they feel like they have to pick it up, they pick it up.
pick it up defensively.
So
They press and they get the ball.
they're mature among their age. Most young teams that come in this league, you see them in other leagues, they struggle.
They get frustrated.
But they're
Some of the veterans struggle
Yeah.
too, but they're really, like you said, they're older than they play.
Right.
They're a lot older than they look.
Yeah.
They play hard. So.
Yeah, I don't think anybody will beat them if they're running with him. You got to play man on man, and you got to slow the game down. Because a team like that, they get out and running, they get in rhythm. They're hitting jumpers. They're really good.
So who's been the biggest disappointment so far? You think in Tempe?
Disappointment.
Game over.
I would have to say game over. Yeah. They have the.
They fall to 2-3 now.
Yeah, they lost. They lost to Brad Carroll's team, and they lost tonight.
Which is remember last
two good
season
teams.
at this time they were what 5-0.
Right.
They're running through it.
Now
Yeah.
they're 2-3.
Look, and Donald's made he's trying to make all these different moves to kind of situate. So you got to give him some time a little bit because he's added Zach, he's added Adam, a lot of new players in the mix, but they got to come together soon, man. All this talent there, they still got to play together, right? You can't just throw mixes of people in.
They have every single weapon you need to win, but are they playing 5-on-5
Individual.
on defense?
Well,
No, they're not.
I talked to Donald tonight, and the thing of it is everybody on the team has an offensive mentality, and the guys he brought in, the older vets like Adam and Zach, embody defense.
Yes, they do.
Embody rebounding. Devin Speaks, Lorenzo, all great scorers. All great scorers.
Yes, they are.
But at the time especially them going smaller, they have to fight a little harder on the defense side. And Donald see that wasn't happening.
Yeah.
I would like to see where they go the second half
Exactly,
of the season now,
exactly.
because now they got Zach, now they got Adam, Zach is a very big presence in himself that's going to help them embody defense and rebounding and maybe pick up a little slack for the other ones that don't want to do it.
Yeah, I think having Zach down low is going to help Josh a little bit because he doesn't have to play too big anymore. Because he's efficient down low. When he has to play against big bigs, they struggle a little bit because there's no other help on the other side.
Yeah,
So
you
having-
just offset.
Having Zach down there helps people push down. Josh can move down to the 4 now.
Right.
Devin can move. So they move the positions, like you said. Give them some time to gel. They should come up. But the first half of the season, 2 and 3, you would have thought they'd be at least 4-1. You know what I mean? So it's definitely disappointing.
I still didn't see them losing tonight. I mean, Zach's a franchise center.
Yeah, but they still got to gel. You can't just throw pieces together and expect to win.
Yeah, you're right.
This is not just a pickup game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting come playoff time.
Yeah.
Who's the first half MVP for Tempe so far?
Well, we got the best team is Pippin and Easy.
Yeah.
I would have to say
Carey? Kyrie? Is it
No.
Carey or
Kyrie.
Kyrie?
Jerry. You're talking about no. You're talking about
Carey Holloway.
Kyrie.
no.
It's Kyrie.
We're talking
Kyrie.
about no. I'm not talking about Kyrie.
Jared.
Jared.
You're
There you
talking
go.
about Jared.
Jared.
You're right. He's unsung a little bit. He's quiet.
I would say I would say Kyrie is the thing is with Kyrie, he can, if they're in a bad slump, he takes it over a little bit. And then when they get back up a little bit, they get a little confidence, and then he starts dispersing the ball again. Yeah. But I think Jarrett, he's most consistent, and defensively, he plays really well. He runs the floor.
Makes those shots,
shoots
well.
I swear he's probably about 60% on. If he's open for a three-pointer, when he's set, he's 60% shooter.
Last game he was actually 8 for 10. He was at one point he was 8 for 10 for three-pointers.
I'm telling you, I mean that's 80%.
Yeah.
So
from NBA three, this is not the NCAA thing we're doing now. This NBA three.
Right.
So no, I wouldn't hate on that one. I think that's a great pick for them because quietly he's been so consistent.
Yep.
He's been so consistent every game in and game out.
I think he had 35 last week.
All right, let's move on from Tempe, or this show is going to be all night. So we're gonna.
Tempe's the best.
Tempe might be the best this season. It's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we'll go to Gilbert now. Since James is not here, we'll have Bourne fill in. Bourne, who's been your biggest surprise team out of Gilbert?
Biggest surprise, I would say, they sit in trips. Last year they had brought back Ryan Brown, Archie. They thought they had a good mix, but they weren't playing together well as a team. I think they ended up with a couple wins, 3 wins, or something like that. This year they got rid of Brian, they got rid of Archie. They allowed Connor to play his game. What are they, 4-1, 3-1?
Yeah, so they're 3-1 right now.
They're playing well as a team. They're moving the ball, they're playing smart. Isaiah's a good point guard for him. Carter's a good point guard for him. And allows Connor to do what he does.
Yeah.
So to me, hitting trips is James.
I think it's funny that you bring up Ryan Brown because my next question is the biggest disappointing team, which is Set It Off.
It set it off.
And Ryan Brown.
Ryan and Archie on that
so
team.
maybe, look, you get rid of Archie and Ryan, all of a sudden,
I think those
start
guys are
winning
so talented.
games.
Those guys are talented. They're talented. They score. They can do everything. But when they get them on a team, somehow they just lose. I don't know what it is. Nothing against them. Set it off. They're probably the biggest team out there. They're probably average 6'4", 6'5", except for Brandon Maggiano.
Archie, you my boy, but you're a cancer.
It's Carmelo or something. They just
Carmelo
can't win.
can't win.
Yeah, no. Set It Off is really disappointing because when they picked up Ryan and Archie, we're like, oh, okay.
I was like, yeah.
They got
I thought they were gonna be
size
one of
again.
the top teams.
But every time, game in and game out, they either they implode during games or they just don't have a good flow together. So Set It Off is definitely my biggest disappointment.
Yeah.
Coincidence? You do the math.
Who's been your first half MVP in Gilbert?
Oh, that's a good one, man. Who do you think you got?
I mean, I think Quiet Storm's 4-0. I mean, probably Fred.
Fred always does his
Fred.
thing. I mean, Fred's always tough.
Who else is on that team? I mean, Jay Burks, I guess.
Jay Burks just dominates all through. I mean, but he's missed the last couple games. He's going to be out for the next couple games, too. So
Yeah.
I mean, Fred's always going to do his thing. He's always going to score. He's going to lead his team to undefeated to 1 loss. So you can never put it past him. But, I mean, I guess I'd go Fred. I'd go Fred now.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to Moe's Club in Palm Valley. So, I mean, you guys technically just finished 3 weeks, right? Oh, no, 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
We're caught up now.
Yeah, we're caught up now. So everybody's played 4 games now. Who's been your biggest surprise, you think, in Palm Valley?
Believe it or not, the biggest surprise right now is the BV Stars. Even though they've always been one of them teams that, with the exception of having 5 teams the last 2 years and playing the back-to-back games, they've always just didn't have a team camaraderie where they couldn't gel together. They always played hard, but they just never played good enough to get over them humps. They got gold in the tournament and made a good run, but that just wasn't every day. The inconsistency that we always talked about wasn't there. But this year they combined with Gladiator School. Basically picked up half of Gladiator School, and they picked up the right pieces from Gladiator School. They picked up Derwin Williams, who's a big size body that plays hard. He's a great leader.
Good big.
They picked up Che Jones, who's a very servable point guard, helps out Eddie.
Smart player, yeah.
They picked up James Woodhead, who's a very knockdown shooter on the outside. And like I said, just those 3 on top of Eddie Garcia, Kenny Dobb. I mean, Rob Porter had to do a lot of work that he has in the lab because he has to help. And they are playing together. They're playing great basketball. Matter of fact, they're going to be in the game of the week next week because they play Old School. And like I said, I think they're the biggest surprise this year.
I've always liked PV Stars. Like I said, I saw them in the tournament. I like how they played. Like I said, people were surprised by them because of the record. But when they came out, they played with consistency. They played hard. They took some teams by surprise. But like you said, towards when we started eliminating teams, playing some good teams, they just didn't have that last piece to put them over the top. But every year I see them, they play hard, man. They got a good, smart team. And adding Derwin, oh, that's a big man. That's a big man right there. He's
We got
solid.
David Warner too, right?
Oh no,
David, that's
he
their
goes with
team.
me. Yeah.
But yeah, they are solid. Speaking of disappointing team, then who would be your most disappointing team?
You know what? It's kind of hard to say because so many teams are making their first debut. You know, you have my team, you have Hitman, you have Stu with a team there. It's very hard, but believe it or not, even though they're 3-1, the struggle right now is old school.
Yep.
Really?
They lost their first game for the first time 2 weeks ago because they only had 4. Questionable controversy this week, they win by 1.
Yeah. That's not the same old schools team I've seen in the last few seasons.
I mean, they
that's for
still
sure.
win by the same way. And if you make mistakes, they make you pay. But what's the struggle is they're missing some key pieces this year.
Yeah.
No Dan McClintock, no Ben,
No
Gerald Brown, no
Gerald Brown.
Rod Jackson.
Yeah.
Those are big pieces that you're missing. So.
Yeah, and they're only
That's your
playing
starting
6 or
four.
5. Yeah. Now, shout out to Eric Green and the guys trying to make it work.
Right.
But they're struggling. And I think they're going to get by because, believe it or not, Palm Valley is still growing in competition.
Competition-wise.
Yep.
And they have played. I believe that Palm Valley Stars will beat them next week. That's my prediction.
I see it too.
But at the same time, they're my surprise disappointment this year.
Yeah, I can see that. Who's been the first half MVP, you think, in Palm Valley?
I can say myself, no.
No. You want to say yourself? Go for
No,
it.
I won't say that.
Go for it. You got to
because,
defend it though.
Hey, believe it or not, my stats show over there that
Yeah, you are putting up some numbers. I see it. I see
I
you on
lead
the little
everything
side.
over there.
I lead everything.
Hey, look, even at 50%, I still score at will. Can't nobody check me over there. Maybe Daryl.
I take that back. Hold on.
No, in the post, can't nobody stop me.
But speaking of this
No,
is-
but this MVP, let's go there. I would say Kenny Dobbs, believe it or not, because what he's doing, he's relaxed. He's not forcing the game because of the pieces that Palm Valley Stars have now. Believe it or not, he's been shooting the ball more consistently. I still think he can get more on defense, but he's doing a very good job. He's doing a very good job over there. Kenny Dobbs, I think Eddie got him playing hard, but if you ask me who's the MVP right now, I would give it because they're up in front.
Yeah.
And Kenny Dobbs is averaging and he's playing a better role. And, I mean, he's been consistent. I mean, he kind of showed what he can do the last game of the tournament that we lost to Twisted Steel here.
Right.
But now he embodied that. I just want him to see him focus and dig in a little bit more.
Speaking of, this is the week 5 deadline for free agent pickups. Do you see old school? Do you see Gerald, Rod, or any of those guys coming back by Sunday? Because that's basically deadline day. If they don't, it's going to be.
I don't like I said, because those guys have obligations outside of it, and they said it was going to be hard before they came.
Yeah.
I know that Kev and them have them on the roster, but I can't tell you right now. I mean, they weren't even going to play this season around, so
Okay.
it's going to be tough. We'll see.
All right. So we'll wrap it up now with Scottsdale. So, Born. Let's go.
So you looking up some stats, Born. What you got?
You know what? Biggest surprise? The Supersonics.
Yep.
They've been on the bottom every year.
Every year.
Every year, Aaron's always trying to put this mix together, trying to find all these different pieces, losing everybody, going 2-6,
1 and done
1-7.
every year.
Every year. This year, he might have done it. He might have
Yeah.
done it. He picked up Derek Caston. He picked up Kevin Bowman. He picked up
Durham.
Brett Derwin. He
Yeah,
picked up
Derwin's
Brett.
over there now.
Hey, that
So-
team is scary good now because Derwin and Derek are 2 bigs. Kevin's a great point guard for them. Hey, that's going to be a good team. right there.
They're 3-0 right now.
Yeah.
I like to see them.
And they show it because they play smart. They're good shooters. Like I said, Derek's, we'll talk about him a little bit.
One of their wins was against the Splash Brothers, too.
Really?
Yeah. So they did
They got some
big.
big.
It was a
Derwin jumped
questionable.
on a team last year and he fit in really well.
Yeah.
Him and Derek played off together really well. Kevin's a good point guard for them, like I said, and they just look like a whole different team. If it didn't have Supersonics on them, I wouldn't even recognize them.
Yeah.
There's only Aaron's on from there last
Now,
year.
would you say, Born, that was hurting the league a little bit over there at the inconsistency of some of the 20 or better. The inconsistency of some of them teams.
A little bit, but I'm taking
not
it for
taking
what
nothing to do.
yeah,
Taking nothing away.
taking nothing with Supersonic. They play who they got, and
Right.
actually they are the surprise team just because
Yeah.
they actually play hard. You watch them; they're actually a good team. It's not because they're playing against a 4-man Splash Brothers or a 3-man Balls of Hard.
The question is surprise.
Right.
Are they the best team in Scottsdale? I wouldn't go that far yet.
You would think because you don't know who they're coming into. They're bringing 4 new players on their team.
Right.
And they're playing like they've been playing for years together.
Right.
So that's my biggest surprise of the team.
Because I think, first half of the season, Mike Bibby wasn't there yet.
Yeah, Mike Bibby.
And then you got Zach.
Zach was missing from Balls of Hard.
Yeah, should be back
You
this
know,
week.
DeLon was missing from crossover. Yeah, so
Right.
there's a little.
So you got big pieces missing like that.
A lot of big pieces missing, but
changes
That's
a lot.
surprise.
it changes the team, but the surprise is still Supersonic.
Right,
They're still,
right.
They're 3-0. They're the only undefeated team in
And
Scottsdale.
look. Anytime you have a turnaround,
yeah.
1-4
Yeah.
to 4-1.
We didn't expect much from them because
3-0.
Aaron's been doing it. Aaron's been doing it all year because he's been picking up players.
Right.
He's finally got the right mix. He's not got big body sizes. Derwin, Derek. You know, Brett's a good leader now. Kevin's a good point. So he's actually built a mix that's actually worthy of like competing. So
One of the
that's
biggest things I believe in the league is bigs make a huge difference. If you don't have bigs,
big in
you
depth,
will not
big in
win.
depth, big in depth. I say
Because
that all the time.
I mean, look at
OJ Chamberlain.
just for example, upper echelon, they've been losing by 20 every game.
Yep.
Last season they got the same team and they picked up 2 bigs this season.
Reggie
They're
and,
barely losing by 5. You know what I mean?
They almost beat Illuminati tonight.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
hanging
I
all
mean
day.
it makes a huge
having
difference.
skilled bigs down low to get offensive rebounds,
Because-
box out, not giving up offensive rebounds is huge in this league.
Yeah, I think the guard play, we don't lack any guards in this league. We don't lack.
There's abundance
You
of
can
guards.
put 3 guards together that work good together and knock down threes, knock down shots. But if you ain't got the bigs, you ain't gonna win. So I think just like you said, Aaron picked up 2 bigs, and it helps out a lot.
Yeah, it opens the floor up so much. Opens the floor up so much. So.
So talking about the Sonics, who's been your first half MVP?
You know, I would say Derek because he actually adds an element to the game. I mean, he has touchdown low, big, strong guy, gets rebounds. Actually, has a great mid-range shot.
Yeah.
To me, he's one of the biggest surprises, but he's MVP because he's been so consistent. Other than one game he fouled out because he had to check Jay Burks. Other than that, he's been 25, 26 points a game, 12 rebounds, hitting outside shots.
So is he going to win MVP and Rookie of the Year?
Hey,
It's
if he
Scottsdale?
keeps coming, newcomer of the year, MVP.
Maybe.
Aaron might get GM of the year.
Yeah.
We might see it.
Speaking of, so Scott, what's your biggest disappointment?
Biggest disappointment is Twisted Steel. They added Tristan Boone, Nate Sanders, Jim Hobbs, thinking, okay, we need some more scoring, we need some more rebounds, but they haven't gelled together. They've
Well,
I think
you
they're-
lose Tony Donald.
well, he's one of the biggest
Jim
guys.
Hobbs, you my boy, but you ain't
He's
Tony.
no Tony, but he can rebound. I mean, he's still getting 9 rebounds a game. And, you know, Tristan was carrying We Done Boys. So going over to a team he doesn't have to carry, he's been kind of disappointed because he's been struggling. If you look at his shot selection, he's only averaging like high teens. His shot's not there. The flow's not there. You thought the pickups there would have been enough to put him over the top. But a 1-3 record, and then, you know, Sean Finney's doing his thing.
Sometimes people play better off of other people.
But that's what I'm saying. You add people sometimes. It's like you think they're a good mix, but then you just got to play still. You know what I'm saying? You add big names, you still got to show.
Yep.
Game over. They got that Zach Andrews and Adam. You still got to play.
I don't necessarily think it's who you got on your team. I mean, obviously it does matter who you got on your team, but I think having the right pieces
Yeah.
put together matters.
But that's why I thought
matters.
Christian still did.
That's
They
why
picked a
Game Over
nice big
lost
man in
tonight.
Jim who's not going to take a lot of shots. He's smart. He gets rebounds. That's a good pickup. You know, Tristan's going to score, but they just haven't clicked. Maybe they play some hard teams, but I don't know.
I think it go back to what you said, even about hitting trips and losing Ryan Brown.
Yeah.
And then you have Ryan Brown and Archuleta on set it off.
Set it off, and now
It's
the mix
about
is-
it's about making adjustments.
Yes.
Because even for us, we have the same team, but now that things are changed, the dynamics of teams are playing us better. We
People have to
haven't
play
made the
different
adjustments.
roles. Yeah, you have to play a different role now.
Yeah, you gotta play
Either
a
you
role.
step up, you got to know the role. Like maybe some people are used to being the man.
Right.
They're not used to stepping down a little bit, so they force a little bit too much, and it goes out of the flow of the offense a little bit. So people just got to adjust. Everybody's
adjustments.
talented here. You got to
Yeah.
make adjustments. You got to you got to check your ego a little bit.
And I
You
think
gotta check your ego a little
I
bit.
think the twist is still just from what they used to. Now they picked up some bigger people that can help them and maybe put out some more. It took away from their dynamic as
think it
a
did.
team
I think it
able
did.
to make adjustments.
I still see them compete because in the playoffs they actually
Right.
did well. I mean, missing Tony's gonna be big, but they still got the right pieces. But you're right, they got to check their egos, play the right role, and they'll get it together hopefully. But it's a tough. Scottsdale's tough.
Yeah, so that's supposed to be tough second half of the season.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming back for the second half, so
It's gonna come back.
it's gonna be
It's gonna be tough.
some good games this week too. So I think
Good games every week.
yeah.
Game of the
This
night.
week,
Game of the night every week.
I got him. So, real quick, I got a question.
Yep.
All right, Javon, who wins 10P and why?
Oh,
Second half of the
right now.
season, who wins 10P and why?
Oh, for sure. I got Pippen and Easy.
Okay.
you gonna run
I
it?
ain't going against
Yeah, you know why? Because I'm in high school when I played ball, it was all team ball. And when you see a team play together, it don't matter if you're missing shots. It don't matter if someone's always checking each other. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what I mean? Don't be shooting them. That's not your shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you get a team that plays together, not only do they play together, they play D together. They play offense together. They know what shots they need to take. They know what roles they need to have. And that team has everything. Game over, they have the talent. But do they know their roles yet? They don't.
Gotta check the egos, man.
You know what I mean? Tater Tots. Good team, but defensively, do they have it? You know what I mean? Because if someone ISOs, size on guards, they don't have size on guards. You know, so if they play a bigger team, they're not gonna be able to hang.
I want to see like a matchup Tater Tots versus the.
They play next
That's
week.
Gonna be good.
They play next week.
That's a good show.
But I think what happens is you shoot yourself out the game. Like if Joe Holmes isn't hitting, it's rough for him. You know what I mean? Because he gets streaky, but if he's not hitting, you know. And then on top of that, you got a lot of ISO defenders that can defend on Pippen and Easy, where you ain't gonna take him one-on-one. You know what I mean? Because they all can play D. Kyrie can play D. Jarrett can play D. I think Pippen and Easy will take it just because of that.
Anyway, since we're on the subject, who's taking Gilbert
And Scottsdale.
and Scottsdale?
Well, Gilbert's going to be a quiet storm. I mean, Gilbert to me is still up and coming. We still got about two teams that are like really good. Other teams are kind of lower level a little bit, still competing. But quiet storm with Fred is going to be they're going to go undefeated that season. Scottsdale, I can't go against Balsa hard. Now they got Zach back. You know, Adam's pretty good. Brandon. You can't go
I
against them
learned my
because
lesson.
You know, I hate going against
I learned
Splash
my
Brothers.
lesson.
Yeah, but you can't go against Balsa hard. But the
when
problem is
when they have their team together, they're hard to beat.
because you explain balls hard. Really, they play defense. They check each other. They know offensively where to
their
go.
role.
Yeah.
They know their role.
Brandon scores 47 points here and he scores 12 over there. Why? They check their role because they have all the players they
Speaking
need.
of Balsa Hard, they are actually picking up Dwight Peterson
Who played in
from
the
Team 23.
TBT.
He was just in the TBT.
So balls hard gets
6'8"
three
white dude.
guys who are in the TBT in championship game. So I'm not gonna go against that. You know, Nick, you my boy. Libby, you my boy. Tristan, Sean, you know, but balls so hard. Brandon,
You know your
he got
role.
mad at me last time I didn't
Dwight
pick him.
Peterson's gonna put him over the top. Calling that right now.
Dwight,
They're gonna.
I'm telling you,
they're gonna
bigs,
get tough out.
bigs,
big.
even though we got a lot of guards, bigs take over this league when they're in the game.
And
You
my
know,
bold prediction for Tempe, Staff Brothers go 3-0 the rest of the year.
3-0. Shit.
Man, we're the biggest disappointment team. Shoot.
And that, we are the biggest disappointment. We are 1-3.
Yeah, man.
We're not.
We finished. We were 6-2 last year.
No, but you know what? I don't think we have the
They got it
size
for us.
this season.
Palm Valley.
They got it for us.
Game of the week is next week. Old school PB
I got-
Stars.
I'm going PB Stars, man. From what I've seen so far.
I ain't gonna lie. It's
PB
hard
Stars.
it's hard to go against PB Stars.
I like what they, like you said.
You going
I like
against
what
old
they've
school?
done.
Yeah.
But they don't have the same team.
They
Old
don't
school does the
have
same
the
team.
old
Dan
school
McClintock's side. You talk about size, he's gone.
Gerald Brown.
Point guard
Gerald
Rod Jackson
Brown.
gone.
But here's what you're saying. PB Stars
yeah.
always been on that cusp, right?
Yeah.
They got smart players. They just got to do it. Now they're adding the players. Derwin to me, if Derek wasn't on Supersonics, Derwin would probably be the MVP because he's so damn good. He's just that good.
Ball so hard taking it this season.
Oh, I
man.
agree.
Yeah.
Also-
Oh, Terrell asked me when the championship game, the championship banner and the Vegas banner is coming up.
Is he flying back from training camp for
I
the
told him
championship game?
he's got to come down.
He has to
for
come
the
down.
ceremony. I'm not
the
doing it until he comes
ceremony.
down.
Yeah.
If he ain't coming down, the banner ain't coming up.
Speaking of playoffs, formats changed a little bit because of Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Monday, Tuesday night, first two rounds. Thursday night will be the Sweet 16. So we're gonna give the Labor Day weekend everybody off. So we're not playing that Sunday. Come back Tuesday night. Elite Eight, Final Four Thursday. Wrap it up. Championship game on Sunday. So
Keep an eye for that.
right now it's 30 teams, but there might be a few teams that might be dropping out because of college. Some of the younger college kids.
Yeah, the Nears and stuff.
Like the Nears, maybe Pippen Easy. I don't
Jared
even
got
know
leave.
if they're gonna have 5 either. So, but it's gonna be between 28 to 30 teams for sure.
It'll be good.
This season's tournament. It's gonna be a good tournament. teams got deeper. I'm excited, man.
I think again, as we continue to, yeah, we're gonna have our upper echelon teams. No relation to upper echelon, but I think the middle of the pack can change some things this season.
I agree. The middle of the pack's got deeper, got better.
I think more than anything, like it always has, seeding's going to be critical this time around. The way you finish in your region at your league, Pete Gilbert, even Pond Valley, it's going to change some things.
Yeah, because you don't want to be a middle seed playing against a tough seed in the middle. That's going to be tough.
You ain't gonna b-ball so hard, so don't be
So it doesn't matter?
don't be that
Don't be that
guy.
30 team. Don't be
You
the
ain't
20
gonna be 20 or better. You ain't
You want
gonna
to be
be
the top.
that.
You want to be one of the top teams.
Yeah,
But
you
guess
ain't
what?
wanna
Some
beat
of
them
the
in the
teams already
finals.
got losses.
Yeah.
You know, and that changes if a team from like Pond Valley has one loss or two losses.
Yeah.
But you're right, Mo. It's going to be tough grading the middle teams now. It's going to be tough now because a lot of teams are deeper. The middle of the pack's deep. It's going to be a tough for us
We're
to
having a long conversation.
Hey,
It's going to be a long night.
real quick, Donald, for you, this is my question for you since you've been running this league a long time. How critical now is getting people here and getting your teams here? How critical is that playing a role right now? For the team that's showing up with 4, playing with 5 barely,
Well, they have to.
and not playing with them?
I mean, I don't know if you saw it the other day. We made the deadline. No exceptions this year. Week 5. That's it. This is week 5 right now. You better, wherever you're gonna pick up, you better pick them up this week.
And if you show up with 4, you lose. That's
Show
going to
up with
cost
4,
you.
that's it.
At the end of the season, that one loss might put you from number 5 to number 12. You know what I mean? That's crucial.
That's why I say the middle of the pack is going to
You don't want to be in the middle of the pack. You want to be upper echelon, like you said. You want to be as high as you can because those middle teams can surprise you. The PV stars will come out again. You know?
Just make it easy on you for the first couple games.
Yeah. You don't
Don't make it
I
hard.
mean, I think every league right now, it's like 6 deep. I mean, there's 8 teams in every league, except Palm Valley was 6, but I would say there's 6 solid teams in almost every league.
Yep.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.